Welcome to the Two Dads, One Mic podcast, the podcast that probably should have stayed a group chat. My name is Taylor. This is Mike. And now that I nailed that one, Welcome back to yet another episode with us. As always, Mike, we start our night off with a drink of the show. What do we have tonight?
What's up, guys? Tonight, we've got some Tempranillo from Cooper's Hawk.
Yes. Hit us up. We like merch.
Hit us up. We like merch. We like wine. Some of our fondest memories have come...
That's how we started this podcast.
Yeah, that's how we conceived this podcast.
In more ways than one.
I don't know exactly where Tempranillo is from. It's a product of Spain. I love Tempranillo.
Yep, it's very good.
Here's some wine.
All right, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Make sure you have pinkies up.
As I slurp it down.
That's a soundbite right there for you.
Probably didn't get picked up.
Right. For the topic of tonight's episode, we want to talk about routines, and specifically with kids, adults, and everything in between, and how it's important, and sometimes you need to get out of your routines.
It's crazy how much of a catch-22 it is.
Oh, yeah, 1,000%.
How good it feels to get out of a routine, but also how good it feels to get back into it.
Correct.
Right? And I think we kind of last second decided this topic just now.
Right before we started this.
Literally right before. Back to our roots. Yeah. No prep, no thought. I was curious because we're going through changing some of my daughter's... Changes. We're changing some of my daughter's bedtime routines.
Yes. We just did as well.
So she's switching out of her crib to a big girl bed.
It's a big adjustment.
It is a big adjustment. Yeah. And she's a little nervous. We're also trying to get her to just fall asleep and let us walk out of the room. I don't know how successful that's going to be in a short amount of time.
Right.
But
eventually it'll happen.
We're getting there slowly. But it just got me thinking, like, okay, my daughter is so stuck on this routine. It's almost like a comfort. But then there's sometimes when, like, she's just dog tired and doesn't, we're up late somewhere or not at home or at a party or up at the cottage or something like that. And she'll just keep going, and then she'll just look over at you and like, I'm ready for bed.
By the way.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. So
we just had some lighting difficulties here.
Yep. That's all right. We'll get it.
It's like we've done this for the first time ever.
Right.
Anyways, continue.
But yeah, so I'm curious. Are you a very routine-driven person?
Yes, and the reason that I am is because my wife is a huge routine person.
Oh, and so did you adapt that as you guys lived together?
So when my wife and I moved in together, we were 19 years old. And so essentially we had to learn, like, how many times does someone fart in a day? Or
how many times?
And how do you adjust to, like, people's eating habits?
I bet you she was just dropping ass left and right.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything about that, but yeah. You're not wrong.
Just like she tries to blame the kids when we're all like, man, someone's dropping ass.
And then I was
like, who?
You. But no, so, I mean, for me, it's like she's really gotten me into getting more routine driven just over the years. And so when it comes to our children, like, we're huge routine people. Like, naps and sleep are important. And, for us, it's like, okay, like, if we know... party starts at 2:00, we might try to do an early nap. We really always try to get naps in. Yeah. We've done that with all of our kids. And for us, it's like we've had good luck with, like, the kids just being better throughout the day when they've had that nap. Now, obviously, two of our kids are older, but even with the youngest one right now, I mean, it's religious, right? So for us, it's like, nope, she's got to get a nap. But if she misses one, okay, not the end of the we right?
You can get through the day.
Right, I'm not like leaving the middle of the party to go to this kid take a nap, But I mean, for us, it's like we try to stick to that because it works for us.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I think I'm like, I don't realize I'm routine driven.
Yeah.
And I think
Sometimes you don't because you're just doing it.
yeah, I think that's how, when I look back at certain things, when I was out of high school or even in high school, my routines every day, every week were driven by, my sports schedule and stuff like that and what I needed to do, when I needed to lift, I had the same routine before every game, all that stuff. But then even after graduating high school, then, living on my own and stuff, I was in some of the, like, not best shape because I wasn't doing as much cardio and physical activity, but like I lifted a lot, so I was
Sure.
like the like most ripped I ever was, which was not, I've never been ripped. Like, I just want to get that out there. I've never been ripped, but I've had
He's ripped his pants.
yes.
In case anybody's wondering.
Yeah, I have done that a bunch of times. But then, like, getting out of that or not being able to do my routines as an adult, how easily then I get out of shape, and how I, break the routines of eating healthy, and
Yep.
I start slamming junk food and stuff like that. Like, I rely on those routines to be healthier, I think, is where I see more routines.
Well, and I think the biggest thing is for us as parents, we don't get to have routines very often, and for ourselves, right? And so when you talk about like eating habits and like exercise and all this other stuff, yeah, it would be nice if you could get into a routine of like, okay, I'm going to do this for myself to take care of myself, right? But at the same time, you're running into the issue of, well, I have to take care of all of these other people.
Yeah.
And that's also a very important thing.
Well, and one day they're going to be fine with you going to the gym.
Yep, exactly.
And they're going to go into the, the child care center, great, or something.
Yep.
And then the next time they're going to throw a shit fit, and they're
Right.
going to be, something's off. You wore a different color sock that day,
Yep.
and that threw their whole day off, right? Your routines as a parent, I think, shift from you dictating your own routines to you focusing on your kids' routines
Yeah.
and what works for them
Yep.
so intently that you say YOLO to your own freaking routine.
Right. Well, and
Because your routine then becomes trying to keep your kids' routine going,
well, right.
because otherwise they're
And you're
a
putting
little asshole.
right, and exactly, and you're putting your routine to the side, right? So,
Yep.
I mean, and the other thing is too, it's like it's hard because when you have multiple kids that are multiple different ages, they all have different routines.
Yep.
So, your 11-year-old might not have the same routine as your 9-year-old, and your 9-year-old may not have the same routine as your 6-year-old, and so on and so forth. So, for that, it's like now you're really putting your stuff to the back burner. Because again, you're having to like adjust on the fly to accommodate the routine that's needed for said kid.
Right. Well, so what blows my mind is the need for routine.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about our routines adjust from our priority to like our kids' priority.
Right.
So we fall in that routine.
Yes.
Right? Like that's now our new routine
Correct.
is helping the kids. And then all you want to do is get out of that routine.
Yeah.
When you're in the thick of it, that's all you want to do is get out of it.
Well, right.
Oh, we're doing the same thing. We're eating the same 3 meals every night or every, sometimes I eat 3 meals worth of food in a night. That's when I started tracking calories recently. I've discovered that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you focus on getting your kids' routine down and getting them into it. And then it just feels like once you're going and you're moving and you're driving, and you're like, oh, I just need a break from this routine. Like I need nothing but a break. And then you get a break, and then like you go on vacation, let's say.
Yeah.
And it's great. Everyone's happy because we're doing this. Yeah. We're staying up late. We're eating out.
But
But then by the end of it, we're all tired as
And
fuck.
you've gotten out of the routine that you normally are
right?
accustomed to.
And then
right.
kids are just crabby as
Yep.
hell by the end of the vacation.
Agreed.
And or a long weekend or whatever, right? They're just crabby and tired. And then you're like, we just need to get back in routine. We just need to get in their normal lifestyle. And it's like, why do I long for nothing but getting out of the routine when I'm in the routine, and vice versa?
So I think the biggest thing is you as a parent, right? You only have so much sanity that you can
It's very little
that you can actually handle.
Yep.
And so for me, like to answer your question, like yesterday, I instead of taking my middle child to practice like I said I would, a buddy of mine had reached out the day before saying, hey, do you want to go golf, over at this golf course, and we'll do 9, and it's only going to be like 2 hours. I'm like, yeah. Yes, I do.
Want to do that.
And you have to do that sometimes, though, because if you're doing the same thing over and over again, and nothing changes, you're gonna go nuts.
Yeah. Yep.
You go absolutely nuts. And so I think that's where I catch myself, where it's like, I catch myself not being pleasant to be around. And I catch myself like,
I mean, that's not anything
right, exactly.
out of normal.
But I catch myself not being pleasant, and then I catch myself also like putting that on everyone else.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm like, okay, I need to do something different. And even if it's for 2 hours,
yep,
I might go to the driving range. I might come here to drink some beers. I might do right. I might do literally whatever just to like feel something.
I just want to feel something.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get that. Do you think that break from routine is that we seek? It isn't necessarily a break from routine, but a need or a longing to get to our routines.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
so
not necessarily like, okay, I want to be done with routines, but I want to do my routine.
Yeah. So I think
not my kids' routine.
I think when you're younger, like, for example, like when my wife and I were younger, when you and your wife were younger, like, you did things completely different, right? Because you didn't have any kids. And we didn't have any kids either. So it was one of those where it was like, all of a sudden, when you make these adjustments and you have to do all this extra stuff, yeah, I think it's like almost like a path to wanting to get back to doing things that you were accustomed to doing before. And again, it's nothing like, you're like, I'm not shitting on our kids or nothing like that, but it's like, as a human being, as an adult, things are just different.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to do something for yourself every once in a while. It's like, treat yourself,
Treat yourself.
And literally, it's like, if you don't do that, you're not taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, you got to have some of that time to. I think I was wording it wrong. I think it was seeking your own routine.
Yeah.
Not getting out of routine.
No. But seeking something
seeking your own.
Right.
Which, like, you look at it and it's like, man, like, our traditions, like, for certain holidays and stuff, is that just a routine? Like, if you take a step back and think about it a little bit, it's like, was that just a routine? Like, is that comfortable? Does that mean a lot to us because it's just routine?
Yeah, so, I mean, I think...
Like, is that part of that? Like, I know there's a lot of fond memory, and certain people have different thoughts on traditions in terms of, like, some people hold on to them a lot tighter than others.
So I think I don't necessarily think I think there's 2 routines that you're working with here, right? Where I think, like, the first one is your day-to-day. Mm-hmm. Where you wake up in the morning, you do all of your stuff, you go to work, that kids go to school, you come home, you do whatever sporting event or whatever you're doing, make dinner or whatever, and then you do it all over again. Well, I think the other part of this too is like you have a second routine almost. I don't want to say there's 2, but it's like a separate thing, and where it's like, okay, like holidays, you go to the same person's house. You do the same thing every year.
Eat the same food.
You eat the same stuff. But I think there's more tradition with that routine than there is an actual, like, routine, like how we would do our day-to-day.
So would this be a more accurate statement? traditions are just routine with sentiment.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Right? I've never thought of,
No.
until just right now, I've never thought about that.
Yeah, it's literally
I
just
normally
sentimental.
don't have time to think.
No, none of us do, right?
It's routines that are sentimental. Like that hold that sentiment. And that's, whether that's why people cherish those traditions so much is because then they can go back to that time when they were younger, like freer in terms of less responsibilities, like when you were the child of in a house and like Christmas was the thing.
Well, it's,
is that just
so
like it's kind of blowing my mind. It's literally routine with sentiment.
Yeah, but again, it's not. It's.
I'm a goddamn philosopher.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, right? Where it's like that's where I go back to. You literally have two routines in life, right? Where you have the sentimental side of it, and you have your actual day-to-day side of it. And so for example, like, we all live very chaotic lives. Anybody in this world that says their life's not chaotic right now they're completely full of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so for me, it's like we only have so much time in a day.
Mm-hmm.
We only have so much time here on Earth, right? And so it's like one of those things where your routine is dictating how you live how you live your life.
Yep.
And like for example, like my wife and I decided to take the kids to Arizona for Christmas.
Yeah.
Something different because
Yolo.
I'm tired of doing the same shit over and over again.
Yep.
And now obviously it backfired because
yeah.
two of the kids got the flu A or whatever nonsense.
That fucked you guys up bad.
Well, and so, but it was
that'll teach you to leave around Christmas. You guys could just come hang out at our house all the time.
And we can give you flu A too. So there you go. You're welcome. But no, I mean, for us it was like, okay, we wanted to do something new, but it's one of those things too where it's like I don't want to do that all the time.
Yeah.
I like the traditional Christmas stuff that we do.
Yeah.
And so for me it's like we're going to San Diego now in July.
Yep.
And we're going for like 5 days. We won't leave on a Wednesday, coming home on a Monday. But we tried to switch something up, and it didn't work out. And
I love San Diego, by the way.
Yeah, I heard it's great.
It's great.
Yeah, I've never been.
It's not too hot.
Yeah.
It's not like it's the same 80 to 85.
Yeah, we got this
every day.
We got this sweet ass house.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Your wife was showing me pictures of it.
It's fucking sweet.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. So I mean. And then the kids don't know this yet, but my mom and stepmom are going to go on this trip.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're going to meet. They're going to surprise us at the airport and then go.
So then you can just leave the kids with them and say YOLO.
That's kind of where I'm at.
We're gonna go do the sea lion.
Yeah, take my
with this real sea lions.
or the worm, as you learned today. So.
I heard you're really good at it.
Yeah, apparently so. The streets are talking. No, I'm gonna take my big ass Sprinter van, and I'm gonna keep the kids at the house with the two grandmas, and I'm gonna go do some fun stuff.
Are you renting a Sprinter van?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we did that in Florida before too for Disney when all the grandparents came down. It's the only.
You just got one rental vehicle. Okay, yeah.
Because we were like, well, I mean, unless someone wants to do something separately, but.
Right.
But anyway, so, but to your point, yeah, you kind of are a philosopher there.
Yeah, I'm so deep in thought, I blow my own mind.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So,
you know what also blows my mind?
I'm a little worried where this is going.
Sunflower seeds, specifically smacking sunflower seeds.
Shit.
And I heard that the streets are talking again.
Streets be talking.
And we're still offering a 10% discount.
We are still offering a 10% discount. So if you click on the link that is posted below, it's going to be in the description there. I encourage you to go to www.smackinsunflowerseeds.com/2dads1mic and get yourself some 10% off any and all flavors that you want.
Well, and here's the cool thing. Father's Day is literally like a month and some change away.
Yep.
So that would be a great Father's Day present.
It'll take about a week and a half to get to you.
Yep, so make sure you plan ahead.
Get on it. They've got deep dish Pizza right now is one of their limited edition flavors. But they've got the churro. They've got
You got the
dill
the birthday
pickle.
cake still?
Yeah, I believe
Nice.
that's one of
Birthday cake
their
was pretty good too.
one of the rotations of their limited edition ones.
Sweet.
We're going to be going to a Brewers game tomorrow.
Nice.
So I'm going to bring all the different seeds and then just chomp on them
There you go.
at the ballpark.
Just don't
It's
bring
gonna be
drugs
great.
because you can't get in with that.
Just yeah.
I mean, these are kind of like
have
that,
to leave
though.
those at. I'll have to leave those at home this time. But no, if you want 10% off, please use the link that we will provide you. www.smackinsunflowerseeds.com/2dads1mic. That is the number 2 dads, DADS, the number 1 MIC. Hit it up. They're delicious.
And here's the thing. You know what time it is for right now?
Wisconsin or no, Wisconsin or no. Oh, that was really bad.
Stick to our day
We'll
jobs.
get
All right.
a jingle at some point.
So
I'll add one.
is it my turn?
I got one
or
for
is
your
it,
ass.
Okay.
Speaking of routines.
All right. Let me have it.
I'm gonna go off routine.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let me get to it. Hold on. All right. So I'm gonna run through
Yes, I'm listening.
a couple scenarios. Okay. You're gonna have to. So I'm gonna present a scenario. And if then we'll kind of debate it a little bit
Yeah. Okay.
on whether you're gonna respond with Wisconsin or no.
Okay.
Obviously, right? Is it Wisconsin to do this or whatever? But you can also use yeah, no, yeah, which would be definitely Wisconsin. Like this is a Wisconsin type of thing. Or no, yeah, no, which is absolutely not. Or no, which is wild card, weird, but maybe you can do whatever the fuck you want. Okay? So we're going to run through a situation. The scenario 1 is called the OPE obstacle course.
Ooh, shit.
Ope.
Ope.
The situation, you are at a Quick Trip with a K. Fuck all the other Quick Trips. Unless you want to sponsor us, and bring it.
We do like merch. Zaddy likes merch.
Hit us up. Trying to sneak right past someone to get to the Glazers. You say, 3 times, but never actually make eye contact. Is it a Wisconsin or no? Is it Wisconsin or no to apologize for taking up oxygen while doing the Midwest shuffle?
Or no. It's not. You don't have to, I don't think you should have to apologize for that.
No.
No.
But do you? You just lower your shoulder and go through a crowd?
Fuck yeah. Get the fuck out of my way.
Move, bitch. Get out the
Right.
way.
No, I mean, yeah, no, yeah. I think you should.
Yeah, I'm definitely yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Because I typically, I've noticed more and more, I typically will avoid eye contact. Back to the whole anti-confrontational thing. I try like hell to not be confrontational, so
I'll stare at a motherfucker inside of a Quick
just
Trip.
lock eyes with them.
You take that last box
Take
of
the last
Glazers, I swear to
Glazers,
God.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
All right, Quick Trip, hit us up.
Yeah, I will down some Glazers.
I will
real
down
fast.
your Glazers. Pun intended. Ba-da-touch.
So it's a yeah, no, yeah. Definitely Wisconsin.
Amen.
To apologize for inconvenience someone for just being there. That's how I feel all the time. Like I've said it before, like looking down a grocery aisle, if there's someone in that aisle, I'll go to the next
I'm
aisle.
gonna tell you this: if I see somebody that I know in a grocery aisle, I am not talking to that person.
Well, if I know them, well, see that depends.
Nah, fam, nah, pana.
No,
Nah,
because
pana.
see, this is where it's weird. So having gone to high school in this community we live in, I run into a lot of people.
Oh
I know.
yeah.
It's like a 50-50 shot on whether I exactly remember them or if I'm like, I recognize them for sure, but I'm not confident enough to
Sure.
go up and say, "Hey, Bob, how's it
Right.
going?" Whatever. Like,
Hey, Dick.
hey, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
But there's a handful of people that I will go up
Can I
to
just-
because I don't see them as much as I want.
Can we just sidetrack for a second? I went to high school, and I need you to brace for impact.
You went to high school?
I know, but hold
Wow.
on. I went to high school with this guy. Do you want to know what his name was? Richard Holder. Come on. I mean, I'm not even sure. I will show you the yearbook, and I'll show you the whole thing.
I think we need proof of that.
This man's name. And I felt so bad for him because, of course, everyone's like,
Dick
hey,
Holder.
Dick Holder. Hey, Dick Holder. You know, like, fuck. Anyways.
That's an amazing name.
Oh, my God, I know.
When we named our children, we went through all the different scenarios of different nicknames and everything they could
Oh, you have
possibly
to.
have.
You have to.
Because I was almost a
Like-
PMS. My initials were almost PMS.
Paul.
Paul.
For
Yep.
sure, fucking Paul.
Yeah.
I absolutely. With knowing your parents,
Yep.
fucking Paul.
That's
Yeah.
now my middle name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But because my cousin was born a little bit before I was.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah. So yeah, I would have been PMS. Would have been my initials.
Yep. And your wife's like, you know
somehow,
what? Your wife's like, yeah, you know what? You're PMS anyway, so here
Yeah.
you go.
All right. Scenario number 2.
Yes. Yes, puppy.
Number 2. The tailgate tech support. The situation: a fellow dad at a Packers tailgate asks for help fixing his grill. You don't have tools, so you use a beer koozie and some duct tape. Is using dad engineering at Lambeau Field a yeah or just a disaster waiting to happen?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
1,000%. If you ain't
Yep.
doing something stupid like that, you ain't doing it right.
Right. Because most likely you are for sure lit.
You're at least 4 drinks in before that question even comes up.
Yep. Because you're gonna watch them a little bit. Like, I don't want to intrude,
Yeah.
but I could maybe help them with some duct tape and this koozie.
So speaking of ducks, so when I went to Lambeau,
At least it wasn't speaking of dicks.
no
Yep.
dick holders today. So, but a few buddies. So there was like 4 of us in total.
Yep.
We went to a preseason game because my grandpa had preseason tickets. Mm-hmm. We tailgated. I always had the spot in someone's backyard that I
Yep.
always parked in. It was like
Yep.
religious. These people came over with something that was called a duck fart.
Oh, fuck duck farts.
Like
Fuck those.
they were first off, it was delicious. Don't get me wrong, but when you have 4, 5 of them later, it's not so fun anymore.
I don't know how far the duck fart travels outside of the North Woods.
I don't think it's outside.
I don't
North
think that
Woods.
gets down towards Milwaukee.
No. This was specific. Really like these 3 individuals that approached us. And mind you, they're strangers, and
They probably drove south to Lambeau.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Or
The duck
or
fart is a
east.
North Woods.
Yeah.
Duck fart is a North Woods type of thing.
Right.
For sure. I consumed many of those.
My God.
when I was up there
and it was
in
blended, and it
college.
was like, ooh, this is
Oh yeah,
this is dangerously delicious.
Yeah. Duck farts are a real thing.
Yeah.
So we need some help from our listeners.
Would you fucking email us too? By the way,
Please.
Two dads, one mic, 414.
Or just fucking comment on any video.
Right.
I don't care. Sorry, finish that email. What was that email?
2 dads, 1 mic, 414@gmail.com. That's the number 2 dads, the number 1 MIC, 414@gmail.com.
And I promise that's right.
That's correct this time, yes.
Yep. We've verified, we've double checked.
I screwed it up like a bunch of episodes ago for like 3 months straight.
And I didn't catch it either for a while, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait,
Something's not right here.
is it? Don't we have numbers after it?
We did.
So it's your fault,
Yep.
really. But no, so let us know if you have heard of a duck fart. It's like a mixer, like not a mixer drink, like you pre-mix and take it as a shot. Right? So
Yes.
like it's a what is it, like an Alabama Slammer? You know, like it's a premix. You mix it in a jug, and then you can pour it out as
Oh,
shots. And
yeah,
stuff. Like
yeah.
it's not a mixed drink. Like you don't have a whole cup of it.
No, it's literally
it's a shot,
a shot.
but it's like a pre-mixed shot that you can make in a gallon jug, and then.
Sorry, Riker, one of our followers on TikTok, was asking what time and where can his Illinois ass find it.
Ooh, his Illinois ass can figure out how to cook some brats on YouTube.
He's gonna talk about your brats.
Yeah, I'll show him my brat.
More ways than one.
But yeah, so I think, especially it's a yeah because you're gonna be 3-4 drinks in.
Yep.
At a tailgate before you want to impede like the whole polite Wisconsin. I don't want to go
bother somebody.
I don't want to go bother him and say, "Hey, I can fix your problems."
But if I'm drunk as a skunk,
but if I'm drunk, I'll come play with some explosives with you. Mm-hmm. Is essentially it.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Last scenario.
Yep.
Scenario 3: the bubbler betrayal.
Ooh, it's not a water fountain.
The situation: you're out with your kids at a park in Neenah or Madison, and they ask for a water fountain instead of a bubbler. Do you legally have to correct them to maintain your Wisconsin dad status?
Yeah, no, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
If you're calling it a water fountain, you are not.
Yep.
We're getting a DNA test.
If you want a water fountain, I'll go throw you in one of those big pool things with the fountain in the middle.
Right. Everyone throws the coins in it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll throw you a net. You drink that nasty shit.
You show me if that's a fucking bubbler or not.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Right. You're going to go to that lion's mouth that's open and stick your head inside like they had in all the parks around here back in the day.
Yep.
And you're going to drink out of that bubbler and you're going to fucking like it. I feel like kids these days, though, are like, I don't need to do a bubbler. Like, I honestly am worried
it's so gross.
I feel like the term bubbler is going by the wayside because kids generally don't use it. They all have water bottles.
Yeah. It's all fancy water
or
bottles.
Or they're fucking Dasani or whatever bullshit.
Right. Exactly.
By the way, hit us up.
We love merch. Actually, wait, hold on. Dasani's the water that no one likes, right? Or is that Aquafina?
I don't fucking know.
I think it's Dasani. We don't want your merch.
No.
If your water bottles are left on the shelves in a natural disaster, I don't want.
Company does 50 Cent own?
Oh, I don't know.
Dude's like a water mogul.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
I want that water.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Hit us up.
Hit us up.
Dasani, we don't want that. We don't want none of that.
Watch it be Dasani.
Anyways, Michael, do you have anything else that you would like to cover?
I would like to cover one more thing.
Yes, fine.
Where our listeners can get exclusive content. Ooh. They can get updates when we upload new episodes.
Yes.
That would be on our website. I encourage you, we would love you to subscribe to said website. Like, follow, share. We want to get more attention out there. I think last episode we recorded, we had just found out that we passed 1,000 streams.
And now we're
up over 1,200 streams.
Correct.
So we feel the momentum.
It's
we
building.
Appreciate all of you. Please like, share, subscribe,
and our worldwide listeners.
Oh, they're everywhere.
We have people everywhere, from Vietnam to Pakistan,
Costa Rica,
France, Hong Kong,
Brazil.
I mean, you name it. We have a lot of people that follow us.
I would encourage you to subscribe to our website.
Yep.
Which is 2 Dads 1 Mic. That's number 2 DADS, the number 1 MIC.riverside.com. Go there.
That's impressive. You remember that.
Subscribe. Share the website. Hit us up on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, wherever you want to consume funny, real shit. We were just venting today that I ain't got time to post 30 fucking TikToks a day, right?
Nope.
So
I have time to post 30 different TikToks a day. Yeah.
Yep. I ain't got time for that shit. So if you want real fucking content, real conversations, real opinions, real like if you want to talk to us, hit us up on an email or comment on our videos. Like, we live for that conversation. Whether you agree with us, disagree, whatever it is, don't care. Let's talk. Other than that, I'm good.
All right, perfect. On that note, help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered.
All right, Bob Barker.
You like that? Thanks for joining us on the Two Dads, One Mike podcast. My name's Taylor. This is Mike. Peace.